At the kitchen table, my dad looked me in the eye and said, "We're cutting you off. No more feeding into your fantasies." Just then, my phone rang. "Mr. Adam, your net worth has reached $8.7 billion, the caller announced. I put it on speaker and silently watched their world crumble. Rowan slammed his hand on the kitchen table so hard the cups rattled. "Enough, Adam. We're cutting you off. No more money, no more pity. You've leeched long enough." Marin smirked, voice dripping with venom. "Finally. Took you long enough, Dad. He's been a burden for years." My mother, Elise, clutched her napkin, eyes wet. "Please, don't do this like this." Rowan's glare drilled into me. "You've wasted every chance. You're a man with nothing to show. At your age, I was building a future. You're building excuses." Marin leaned forward, enjoying it. "You hear that? You're not just broke, Adam. You're embarrassing. The family joke. Everyone pities you when your name comes up." I stayed silent. "Don't just sit there," she snapped. "Tell them what you've been hiding." The room froze. Elise's breath caught. Rowan's jaw tightened. I leaned back. "Funny. I was waiting for you to say that." Marin scoffed, voice sharp as glass. "Oh, please. College loans, Dad paid. Your car? Dad paid. Rent? Dad bailed you out. And you still act like you're better than us? You're pathetic." Rowan jabbed a finger toward me. "She's right. You've been nothing but a disappointment. If laziness were a job, you'd be CEO by now." Elise flinched. "Rowan, enough." "Stay out of it," he cut her off. I tilted my head. "Is that the story he told you?" Marin sneered. "You're jealous. Dad trusts me because I actually work. You sulk, you hide, you fail. You've never taken responsibility for anything in your life." Rowan barked. "Stop sitting there like some saint. Admit you're useless." Her insults kept coming, sharper each time. "You're not quiet because you're wise, Adam. You're quiet because you have nothing to say, nothing worth listening to." The air was choking with their words. Finally, I spoke, calm and cutting. "You think this is about money?" "No. It's about what you all did to me." That silence was heavier than their shouting. I looked straight at Rowan. 16 years old, pouring rain, suitcase in my hand. "You told me to get out, said I'd fail, said not to crawl back. Do you remember?" He stiffened but said nothing. I leaned closer. "And while I was working 3 jobs, starving some nights, what story did you tell everyone? That you bailed me out, that I failed. A lie you carved into me." Marin slammed the table. "Oh, here we go. The sad little victim speech. You've been crying over that night for 10 years. Maybe you like being the failure. It's the only role you know." Her eyes burned into mine. "You're nothing, Adam. A nobody. And deep down, you know it." I didn't flinch. Instead, I said, "Grandma's inheritance. She left it to me, every dime." "But you stole it, Rowan. You made Mom sign papers she didn't understand. And you handed it all to Marin." Elise gasped, color draining from her face. "Rowan, tell me he's lying." Rowan's silence was louder than a confession. Marin shot up, shouting, "He's making this up. He's jealous because Dad chose me, because no one ever wanted him." I stood. The chair scraped sharp against the floor. "I don't need proof to know the truth. And now you know it too." Elise's voice cracked. "Adam, I didn't know. I swear I didn't." Rowan stared at the floor, ashamed but stubborn. Marin shook with fury, tears in her eyes she refused to admit. I walked to the door. "I gave you my silence for years. Tonight I gave you the truth." Marin spat after me. "You'll die alone, Adam. You'll never be more than the forgotten son." I turned just enough for them to see my face. "You made sure of that a long time ago." And I left. The night air hit me, cold, clean. Behind me, the house collapsed into shouts and sobs. For years, I carried their weight, their blame, their lies. Tonight, I dropped it. And for the first time, I felt free. "For the first time," I whispered, "I don't carry their weight anymore. If you were in my place, would you forgive or would you walk away forever? Tell me in the comments. Your voice matters here. Don't forget, subscribe for more emotional cinematic stories, like if Adam's silence and truth hit something in you. Comment your thoughts. Let's build a space for real voices.